day 4 of AWS Certified AI Practitioner. We have gone through three major topics today. So one is in terms of ethics and the copyright pattern and intellectual property topic, and also a quick overview of Bedrock as a service. So the thing which I came across is that when it comes to ethics, is that as we develop the applications based on AI, so it's going to completely worked on how we are going to train the model. So we have equal responsibility in terms of providing the right data set so that the output of the AI, whichever we develop, it's not biased. And in terms of even if you find it biased, it's our responsibility in terms of fine tune it and then get it improvised more further. And also in terms of the copyright and intellectual property, any image, any which we created out of the AI, there is no option for us as a creator to apply for the intellectual property or the copyright patent. Uh, Same way, there can be an conflicting IP pattern which already exists, and we can't use it. For example, Spider-Man, Superman, like those are characteristics which might be having a IP which already exists by the creators. And if you create an image based out of it, that would be the conflicting part. So same way of the code generation, there can be of the code generation which is already been intellectual property of some company, and then they have chance in terms of giving you those codes which can result in part of it. So as a consumer of AI, whoever we develop it, we need to ensure and think in terms of is that violating intellectual property and copyrights by any means, and also in terms of ensuring the bias, that is it's not bias in any specific uh, race or gender or neutral part. So also two tools which came across is that one is the hugging face one, which was helps us in terms of to identify of any bias based on the foundation model. Like for example, if you go with stable diffusion 1.4, it lets you to choose in terms of, let's say, the confident, and then let's say if you choose doctor, for example, then it can give you the results. And then we can see that the bias exists in the specific model is that it's going to generate you everything as of male. And even if you go with engineer, we can see if any bias exists, right? So those are the things you would need to, as we develop, once you identify it, we need to ensure that it's not biased of any specific race or any specific gender or any aspect of it. Also, the another tool which I came across is that the diffusion B, which lets you to run the foundation models locally. Like for example, this one is like text to image. So let's say Superman on water. And so this is something I was mentioning in terms of though the thought process of the prompt and everything is us, but then there would be the conflicting IP exists out there, the intellectual property or copyright exists also for Superman character itself because it's not our own creativity. Cool. You see, it generates the image, but then we can't use this because we don't own the IP or copyrights of the Superman itself. The next quick thing is about the Bedrock as a service. So Bedrock is going to provide us an API integration to, speak with the foundation models. And the another major thing which I came across is that by default, the models are not going to get enabled. So we want to come to the console and then get those models enabled into our account level. If you need copy of the notes and the links, do comment day 4 notes. I'll share it across to you. Thanks.